What's up, everybody? Gamecock Rundown 2.0, week 2. One more week than I thought we would make it. Good job, guys. Round of applause for that. Making it 2 weeks. Productivity, baby. We got the best of USC, a.k.a. the best that we could find. To my left, we got Emma Bellamy, the pun meister. Give me a pun right now.
We are all stoolies, but right now we are sitting on some comfortable chairs, so I'd say that's a stool softener, folks.
Wow. Didn't know where that was going. Okay.
Did not. You lost me for 2 seconds.
But then I brought it back, so that's why
she's the master.
It was kind of a long time, but
it's alright.
Sure,
Let's get me better.
Yeah.
The longer, the better. We got M. Floam to my straight, the man with the camera, the man with the shot. We got Ethan to my straight right, the man with the plan, the man with the editing software, the man who can do it all. We got Charlie to my direct right, the man with the mic. Went out and bought a mic, actually, for this podcast. Impressive. Round of applause for Charlie. Thank you for that. Now we can all sound good and not record on our phones. And then we got Michael L., the man with nothing.
Nothing at all.
You didn't bring anything today for us.
Yep.
Hey,
At least
my bad.
bring food.
You're on snack duty next time.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got you some food.
Food's a good
I
idea.
do actually have it.
All right, let's get into sports.
Women's basketball had 3 wins, getting us to 22-5. We only got 2 games left versus LSU and Tennessee. Tennessee's ranked 11th, so that should be our only somewhat tough game left. Men's basketball lost on Tuesday to Tennessee, but then won a big win over Auburn, number 10.
That's good.
And that was our last ranked game until we play Auburn again, which is our last game of the season. So hopefully we'll pull that out. We're 14-3 right now. Baseball had opening weekend. Had 3-game series versus VMI, which I just learned is a real thing. It's Virginia Military Institute. And somehow lost the first one 7-6 and then won out 7-2 and 9-0.
Well, so we can all agree that men's basketball is the most confusing thing ever.
Right.
Very.
I didn't even go because I was like, we're gonna get
I assumed,
smacked.
yeah.
And then I see on my phone people texting, and I look at it. At the time, I think we were up 46-23.
Yeah, it was way bigger win than it even looks like in that final score.
Didn't one of their players tear their ACL
That
pretty much
sucks,
though?
yeah, that.
All right, so that's what we're gonna attribute
Technicalities.
that to.
Technicalities.
Asterisk.
We'll look past it.
It's not a ranked win if you don't storm the court in my mind. I'm still salty at Pastides for all the times he's cucked me from storming something, storming the football field, storming the court. Haven't done it in my college career, and if I don't get to do it, he's going to get a strongly worded letter from me about how he ruined my college experience.
You can't cut the cocks.
Don't we have one more strike?
Gamecocks.
Don't we have one more strike and then we get fined $250,000 or something like that?
What are our strikes from? We do nothing.
Kentucky, my
yeah.
freshman year.
What are they gonna do?
3 years
That was that was like a $50,000 fine, I think.
Yeah, and I think if we do it again
Who-
within
who
5
fines
years,
you?
we get
Like,
screwed.
SEC.
The SEC. Are you not allowed to storm an SEC? Is that the rule?
Or the NCAA, it's against the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then ACC, they storm when they beat NC State.
Hey.
What was Clemson storm last year when they beat
Can we arrange a Barstool storming of a court/field? Would we be
Just
liable for
10
that?
of us come out of the stand.
we could arrange that.
Hey, if we get 10 people on the court, the rest will follow.
They can't
That's
stop
what I'm
us.
saying. It's
They can't
the
stop
group
us all.
mentality.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is we have to go through the yellow ropes and we have to go through the cops. But I will, on the record, not pay the fine if we storm the court. I'll go to jail for a night for it. But I'll not
All
pay
it
the
takes
fine.
is one person, and then the
team.
whole wave comes, and the cops.
Not one person. I'd say at least 5 people.
Yeah.
But
At
still,
least.
that's not many.
Well, there was that one guy last year who stormed the field for Tennessee. Little did he know, nobody else was storming with him. And he got his ticket privileges revoked, and he also got a heavy fine, which I'm pretty sure was all made up for in a GoFundMe, and then he got his ticket privileges reimbursed because people signed a petition. But pretty much just...
So we got away with it.
Yeah, you got away with it.
That's unbelievable.
And we're
That's
such a
unbelievable.
powerhouse. We could totally pull this off if it was just the 10 of us.
I say we have Georgia number 2 second week next year. I say if we beat them, we just go for it.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
I mean, we have
guys.
10.2 thousand Twitter followers behind us, so.
And 20.5 thousand Instagram followers behind us.
Look at that.
So we could stir up some shit. But we're going to go into the best weekly submission. We got 2 submissions this week, both fights. It's fight night. Rough and Rowdy 3, wink,
Got
wink.
people in the mood.
Poke, poke. Rough and Rowdy 2 got people in the mood. Rough and Rowdy 3 is going to get people even more in the mood.
Right.
We got a fight at Pav's and a fight at Nicky's. So the fight at Pav's was between everyone at Pav's. Everyone decided that they were going to fight and go outside, and the video is just a shit show. I don't know what you guys thought about it, but I just didn't understand what was going on.
Get out of here! Stupid ass! Get on, boy! Get on, boy! Get on, boy! Get on, you stupid ass! Get on, boy! Get on, man!
Yeah, it was a little hard to follow. There were a lot of moving body parts.
Not a lot of technique.
No
No
technique.
technique.
No technique whatsoever. That's the thing about Nicky's. Like, that was
Nicky's was technique.
there was some technique in that.
There was real rage in the Nicky's fight.
Yeah.
There was passion behind it, but I have to say, after watching a week's worth of Winter Olympics, I'm all for the technique. I'm looking for it.
Your FTT for
Yeah.
the technique.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is if you're in a fight and you're throwing fists, you're chucking knucks, do not kick a man when he's down. I can't stress that enough. It's the biggest, what's the word I'm going to use
The
here that's
number
not going
one
to get us in trouble? It's the biggest
That's
Cop-out.
mean. That's bullying.
rule of chivalry and fighting to not kick somebody when they're literally on the ground, knocked out. There was a kick thrown in the past fight and it enraged me. And then
I think kicks are off limits. Like, I think that if you're kicking, then you've already lost.
you should only kick if you're in a UFC ring. That's the only place you should kick. He kicked and then he ran away, so nobody even got him. Like, if you watch it again, we'll roll it back in the video. He kicks and then he just runs away back into the crowd. So he got away with
That's
murder
soft,
pretty much.
yeah.
But
You're
the rest of the
scared.
people, it was just a bunch of Brads and Chads.
Throwing
and
a
Pads.
chair
Yeah,
across
we
a
need to get back to
restaurant
this
at
Bobby
the
Knight
workers.
move here. Just chucking
That's
the
what
chair.
I thought too. The Bobby Knight.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Both of these fights, I want to know how they started. The Nicky's fight was definitely just a dispute. You didn't get your mott sticks. You didn't get the pizza was cooked underdone. Just so drunk, just so ready to go. The chairs were thrown. There was pizza all over the ground. It was
Is
just
that a
mess.
chair? Is that a chair?
I don't know.
I thought it was
believe
like
so.
a pizza plate.
It kind of explodes
I
in
don't
his
know,
face.
I will say, I don't want to knock Nicky's here, but they are strict on their tolerance for intoxicated people. Because one time I went in there and I thought the door was a push, but it was a pull. So I was like, shaking it. And the guy came on the loudspeaker and was like, it's a pull. And I was like, oh. So I walked in, he was like, yeah, we're not serving you beer. And I was like, that's ridiculous.
That's If you're
So that very well could have been what that
Yeah.
fight's about.
if
I
you
almost threw a chair.
you should have threw a chair. If
When
you
in doubt,
Throw the chair.
throw the chair.
If you have your liquor license and 5 points and you're open to drunk people to come in and get pizza and beer, you gotta expect that highly intoxicated people are gonna come and somebody's gonna throw a chair. But the best part is that the workers reacted. They chased them, they were ready to go. They're like, "Fuck this!" It's 2 a.m.
I feel like it could have been more personal.
I
Because
think,
the
yeah.
workers were really pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were mad. They were like,
Like, normally in a restaurant environment, you don't get that pissed off. You just kind of
You just
that's
kinda
a drunk person.
"Go
Just
back
get
to your
'em out.
daily life." They were yelling at him.
Yeah,
They're
they
like,
were,
"Fuck you!
yeah.
I'll punch you in the face."
Yeah, those
Quotes. But yeah, it was. The Pavs fight was definitely over a girl. Emma, would you say most of the fights in the world are over girls?
Yeah.
It was definitely one guy.
It's actually, wait. I would say the girl fights are usually always over a guy. Guy fights can be over something, just the most mundane, stupid shit. They're just ready to
She has
fight.
a
Yeah.
very good
Actually,
point.
yeah.
Guys are
The
just ready to
second
fight.
she said that, we all just
Yeah.
immediately
Yeah.
thought of one fight.
Somebody didn't have a lighter. You didn't let him borrow a cig. You just.
They
It's
beat
even
us.
Lost
simpler
the
that
whole-
it's like you bumped into me. I turned around. My friend
That's
was
me.
way drunker than I was, and he just came in to to defend my honor, quote unquote.
All I'm saying is if you're going to Pavs on any night except for Monday, you better be ready to
To throw down.
50% chance you're gonna get in a
Yeah,
fight
that
that night.
was a Saturday night.
Ooh.
Saturday night Pavs.
Ooh.
Doesn't sound
What a
like
time.
the move.
What a time. I wish I was there. I really do. All right, so Cocknonymous,
Yeah.
everyone's favorite segment. It's when people call in and give us their dirty stories, their secrets, their advisements, their truths, their consequences, whatever it is, their questions. Ask us questions.
About advisements.
Yeah, advisements.
You guys are not advising us.
We're
advising
advising
you.
But
Still
don't.
haven't heard legal advice. Still want that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would be down for some.
We
like,
can't be
quality
held
advice.
to it, but we still want it.
Yeah, on the record, we can't be held to it, but off the record, definitely follow our legal advice. Cocknonymous, the number is 803-386-7699. Again, 803-386-7699. Call in.
Leave a message.
And guess what? We're improving week to week. Now you don't even have to wait for all the rings because it's going to go right to voicemail.
Yep.
Right
Yeah,
to
Is that,
voicemail.
is that confirmed?
Yeah, that is confirmed.
Oh my
We are
gosh.
here for you, people.
So next we have a call in from one of Emma's friends.
Yes.
So here you go.
So one day I was walking to class just super casually, wearing like some super normal outfit, I thought, and I'm in passing of this one guy who's walking on the other side of the sidewalk, and all of a sudden he just leans over and spits at my feet. So I turn and I'm like, what the hell? And his face immediately gets like so super red, and he gets like super embarrassed, and he goes, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I thought you were a bush. And I was like, oh my god, this is more offensive than just being spit on. Like, so I didn't think I looked that bad. Gosh.
So your friend. Is your friend somebody who gets dressed up nicely to go to class? Or is she somebody who just rolls out of bed, throws on some boyfriend sweatpants?
Yeah, like
Pull over.
she says she wore a super normal outfit.
Yeah, what's
I-
happening here?
is-
Did she like open a chest and get like a bush costume?
Yeah.
Like,
No, okay. I saw her this day, and she was wearing. I think she was wearing white, and it was like normal, like
Bushes out there.
athleisure wear. Like, in no way did she resemble a bush.
Like yoga pants.
So she's-
and
I think yeah.
She's
Okay.
not a scout sniper wearing a ghillie suit. That's out of the question.
I think that's out of the question.
My question is, she
that
have,
does
like,
resemble a bush.
It does.
How tall is she?
That matters.
Like
That
a-
matters.
What-
Maybe
what
5'5".
What color are her eyes?
Blue.
Is she single?
Important question.
Yes.
That's why she got spit on. The guy
The
was
opener.
the guy was not from here, and he in his culture you spit on girls.
Oh, it's
if
a
you're
claim.
trying
it's a
to, yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
But that is like
Oh
a
my
really interesting way to pick up a girl. I mean, it is a conversation starter. You can like come up and be like, "Oh my gosh, sorry." Like,
So are you saying I should start spitting? I should start
Everyone out here, if
spitting?
you
I'm
see
just
Emma on the
saying-
street, please spit on her.
I'm just saying,
Please
like,
spit on her.
there's room to
Here's a
get
picture of
creative.
Emma's face across the screen.
No one would think it was a pickup. No one would believe you. It would be like a really cool story to tell your kids. Like, yeah,
my
your
God.
father thought it was a bush.
You want to know how we met?
This one time, this one
I
time
was
in
at a
college.
bar one night. I
was gonna
spit
say-
on this girl.
I'm not a big spitter in public guy,
No.
so I don't really know like the spitting etiquette. Like, is it just free for all? Like, I
mean,
guess.
as long-
What if it was dip?
like prior to
Oh.
today.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like,
she was wearing white.
She was wearing white. I don't
Prior
think it
to
was,
right now, I thought that the only rule of spitting is that, like, as long as it's not another human being, you spit on it. But, like, apparently this person violated the one rule of spitting.
Right. I know that like one rule of spitting, you have to like gotta get it as far as you can get it.
I didn't know
That's-
there were rules to
there are
spit.
rules.
Oh yeah,
It's
as far
You
as
gotta-
possible.
as far as possible. That's
I mean,
that's
that's
how you
always-
confirm
Maybe I'll write a
you're
maybe I'll write a
man.
blog. I'll blog incoming
The rules
the
of
rules
spitting.
The rules
The
of-
best
I
part,
agreed.
the best part about what he did was he spit, realized it was a girl. He got like super embarrassed and was like, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were a bush." So there's two things that I think could have happened. One, he was so fucked up on something and he actually thought that she was a real life bush.
Right.
Or two, he was just an idiot and that was
Blind.
the only comeback he could come up with. He was playing
I thought you were a
bush.
yeah, like so many other things you could have said.
Deer in the headlights.
Or maybe he just like really had something against like the
Bushes.
President Bush. family.
That's a stretch.
Maybe this is a political statement.
I thought
That's a stretch.
I thought your last name was Bush.
So he's a liberal.
Yeah. I guess.
You remotely
like one of the
resemble this president.
Yeah, I thought
So
you
I'm
were
gonna spit on you.
All right, so if you have any other questions for us, if you have any other would you rathers, if you have any other debates that you want to throw in here, call us at 803-386-7699. Call us in, leave us a voicemail. Now it won't even ring, so just go beep, drop your knowledge on us. We'll be here, we'll answer your calls and whatever. But thank you guys, it's been a pleasure. We'll see you next week.